Greetings everyone, here's Lodric again, and this is Game War in Specific Admits Edition. This is my play by email match against KilRoy. This is a rematch, so the second match we have now. This is a new map, 27 beta, and but still the scenario 1. So, let's see, maybe this turn already see the first battle of Manila. I was able to take some days ago Clarkfield and kick out the Americans, force them to return to Bataan. My patrol boat and the penguin is still fighting here at Port Moresby, or they don't fight. They both have some shell hits, but nothing too special. Okay, this is Darwin. There are some destroyers, and I get a hit. Not good. Or submarine battle north of Hawaii. Palmyra, AVP, and the sub. Next destroyer. Still nighttime battle. This is now a light cargo ship, so this was here at Kendari. 4 shell hits, but again, will not really be enough. And this is now dangerous. There's a cruiser mine layer, and somehow my submarine missed this ship, and I'm for sure know that KilRoy will bring in this cruiser to mine the port. So I'm too slow. I would normally arrive there before this happens. So this is this evil submarine. I think was able to sink one of my fleet destroyers some days ago, so maybe 1 week already. But today, no hit on my ships, and I can maybe force this submarine to return to Singapore. Additional 3 hits, fine. So here we are back. Today the penguin create 5 more hits. These are all 3-inch shell hits. So I'm on fire. And there is a AP trying to run out and maybe purse, but no, there's still my submarines in position. Other submarine attacking here one of my escort ships. All of these Japanese escort ships are only second class destroyers, and they are really not good for anti-submarine. Okay, and we are here in deep water, so nothing happens. And yeah, my robot just had the opportunity to sink the cruiser mine layer, but now it hits the mine, the cruiser mine layer left behind. So this is one of my cruiser formations, picking up this light cargo ship. Wasting a torpedo, cannot even hit this, but it's long range. So 8 shell hits. This was in Kentari again. And here's the other cruiser formation in Porta Princesa. I found here AM, I think. AVP. So also no more. Other cruiser formation, also closing here, Surabaya movement, a cargo ship and the AM or AVP. AM and P, yeah, but these are small APs and they're all empty. But again, it is simply, I think, for morale purpose. There is nothing running more in or out of Batavia or Surabaya with a chance to survive. So a little sweep over Batavia and Bali Papan, one Dutch Buffalo. Now also no more. And Surabaya have also still one Dutch Buffalo. And this is also not more. Singapore have still 10 buffaloes. These are British buffaloes, so they have armor protection, and I have here Oscars. The 1B struggling a little, but maybe still a air victory. So the China bombardment here. All little, nothing important. Not really with big impact. Oh, Catalinas. No air cover? How this is possible? Oh, could be dangerous. Japanese strong flag. Okay. They had and because KilRoy have now the working American torpedoes, so all of these torpedoes were working with 90% possibility for detonation, like every other torpedo. Normally the game start with Mark 13, I think, with 50% only, compared to Mark 14 with only 10% or 20%, something like this. Mark 15, the surface, I think they're working normal. I'm not so sure if they have a buff or debuff, but Mark 13, Mark 14, they both are working not with normally with high efficiency. But these pilots are maybe not trained for torpedo attack. Or the Japanese flag is simply too strong and force them to turn around. Good. There are some still Warhawks here in the Philippines out of Batavia, so the Dutch bombers are trying the same. But again, I think the main issue is here now that all the pilots are not well trained. Sweep over Rangoon today, there's nothing more left. And one seagull trying to stop my airfield attacks here, or maybe port attack. Port attack. No hit. Now together, Catalina's plus Dutch bombers. Yeah, still a failure. Next attempt. But all failures. Still, 5,000 feet is, I think, a good altitude for Allied twin engine bombers. But you need skills. So the Hudsons are back. This time, hopefully, my Zeros can intercept them. This time I go down to 10,000, I think, not too high. And it looks like the end of the Hudsons. Yeah. So for some reason there is no escort. Don't ask me why, but my dive bombers going again for Surabaya. This is now Port Surabaya. Or yeah, maybe it's I kill here some it's airbase attack, okay. Yeah. So there's some B-17s damaged and I can kill one Blenheim fighter on the ground. Good. The torpedo bomber's going for Balikpapan. And here is also port attack, but nothing maybe more left. Let's end some more sub activity. Some damage problem. So Kuala Lumpur, no defender here in the town. Easy picking. More bombardment for this Chinese. And yeah, I get also reinforcements here, so sooner or later I can go for attack. I don't need more bombardment. And the first attack on Manila.
Greetings, everybody. How's tricks? This is Orphan Anne from Radio Tokyo, saying hello to all of her dog faces and boneheads wandering the Pacific Islands. Before we start the music, the Japanese High Command announced today that the ever-victorious forces of the Japanese Empire have captured Manila.
That was a clean, fast victory. KilRoy maybe not was really intending to defend Manila. He was hoping maybe for Clarkfield. This breaks, and then all of this was now only secondary stuff. There was some subs still under repair for my additional first airstrikes at the beginning of the war, so they are also now all destroyed. And these units are not killed. They jumping back here northeast. But now, and this is I think clear terrain, so easy kill for the future. And here in the source, yeah, at least less than before. A small victory, but not a total. And this was allied attack. And I don't know, maybe KilRoy tried to get rid of these units simply because they're out of supplies, and he better can kill them and then let them respawn in Chongqing in 2 months for free. maybe. Here the Chinese attacking against my recon regiment, and my recon regiment is dying. I cannot hold much longer, but yeah, I try. Fine. So we're coming closer and closer to the end of the month, already 27th. So 3 weeks of the war are nearly over. Air losses again for the Allies higher. Mainly a lot of buffaloes getting killed, seagulls, I think these are all destroyed in Manila. Dutch buffaloes getting killed, and the rest is all small stuff. And one of these Catalinas gets killed by flak. So it was damaged by the attack, tried to return, and then broken on the way. Fine. And I have here one killed pilot out of 3 lost airframes. Ship sunk. This was all subs in Perth, in Manila getting killed. And you can see this AP was okay. It was my cruisers intercept this one. No, yeah, maybe. I thought my cruisers intercepted, but anyway. So this is all small stuff. So the most important is that I get rid of 3 more submarines. So nothing really to see in China. KilRoy, I think this is a really lost units for KilRoy, so he won't get rid of them. He attacked me here. My regiment is getting more and more destroyed, but I can only try to hold as long as possible and inflict as many casualties on the Chinese as possible, because my big army is coming here first to Wenchao. And at the same time, I have other smaller, I mean, this is only one division helping here. I have my Hong Kong army, so I have normally 2 army corps, one of Hong Kong and one of Shanghai. And sooner or later they will come here to clean up this everything, but not now. It's not priority. Yeah, no activity in Burma. I try to cross the river. Manila is, Malaya is nearly at the end, I think. I maybe need 2 more turns to reach this hex. Then I can attack here, and in 2 turns I can maybe also arrive in Port Swettenham. This is, I think, a new. I don't know if this is maybe this is a new hex, a new new hex and a new base, because this is one of this 600 resource hexes. Here's this other one, and here's also one more. So this is why you see them in the water, but they are not in the water. They are jungle. This is clear terrain. There was some engagement here around Java. My cruiser gets attacked by air. No air cover here, so I better maybe fall back and also take my ships here. They are all out of fuel. I must rearrange them and let them refuel and then send them back. It's really. I stay here from the beginning, 3 weeks. I stay here non-stop in this Java Sea, and now it's simply time to return and refuel. I want to try to find here more stuff, but this is all small stuff. Soabaya Airfield, Air Force. There's still a lot of recon airplanes, so this auxiliary can be Catalinas, and bombers are maybe Dutch twin engine or 1 engine bombers. But looks like KilRoy is out of fighters. At least I don't see them more here. The victory of Manila is, I think, the most important for me, and most of the base is okay. So you can see the damage is like 25%. That is, I think, acceptable. And I have now here ship repair yard, but I cannot use it now. I must first take Batan and clean the mines. But then this is the other good. So this time I more or less I don't build Saigon. Normally I build in Saigon a bit a bigger shipyard. But I was thinking I normally don't need this. If you take Manila and if you are lucky like here, and I think also, I mean, if you have shipyard of Manila, then you have Hong Kong and then you have Singapore. Why you need Saigon? I think it's a little too much, not really necessary. Yeah, and my forces in Manila are normally not really damaged, a little fatigued, so I wait 1 or 2 turns maybe, and then I try to finish off this fleeing American forces. But you can see I come from behind already, so they are trapped. Bataan is trapped. Normally, there's no way for the Americans to run away more. Yeah, and here is my this is my patrol boat getting hit again by this AM. More 3-inch shell hits. Now the damage is mounting up, so maybe I must return. I also can. This is maybe the AM. This is maybe the cruiser mine layer. Stupidly sent here. Yeah, throw the mines inside, and my submarine attacking but failing, and then hit the mine. And this ship looks like this is the next rowboat I will losing because there's not much hope for this to survive. I only try to save the other rowboat to hit not the mine again. So KilRoy really uses mines they very successfully, or my submarine skippers are very unlucky with mines this turn. I don't know. Because you normally need amount of mines, not only 1 or 2, 3 mines, you must 100, 200 mines that you really have a meaningful impact. I have here a detection of 2 ships. This is at Pearl Harbor, but the rest is escaping. And because I think they're escaping, I stop this. I'm not sure if I want. These are too far away. I'm running here too low on fuel to really do anything on full speed. Oh. Good. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.